Welcome to Country Mash. Today's video I'm going over the primary arms 1 to 6 second focal plane ACSS Reticle Rifle Scope. And I brought my wife with me this time, who's never even shot past 25 yards with a rifle. And I'm going to show you how she did using the ACSS Reticle and how easy it was for her. Alright, so I made this review very simple. Primary Arms sent me this scope. I opened up the box. The first thing I did was go through the manual, which has great information going over how to use the ACSS Reticle and the ranging features. There's also a ballistics chart in the manual that goes over what ammo would be best for your barrel length, as well as the elevation of where you're shooting. So as far as point of impact, where if I zero dead on at 100 yards, the ACSS Reticle is going to match up with the 55 grain M193, which I know is not the best ammo for shooting long range, but I wanted to go with what the manual said to keep this demonstration as black and white as possible. So I mounted the scope up, took the rifle out, I zeroed it at 100 yards, and right away took it out to 400 yards to see what kind of results I'll get. So I took the target out. I used my Bushnell Trophy Extreme Arc laser rangefinder, which lasered at about 403 yards. I went back to the truck, got behind the rifle, and using the horizontal marks on the auto ranging bracket on the right side of the reticle, my 18-inch target fit perfectly in the 400 yard mark, so I was able to determine that the range was accurate. So I just went over, put the crosshair with the 400 yard holdover over the target, and I took 5 shots and 5 shots only. I wasn't out there very long, and I wasn't gonna be because it was freaking cold, so I didn't take any practice shots. I literally took it out there, put a target out at about 400 yards, and I wasn't going for extreme accuracy in really tight groups. I just wanted to see what my point of impact would be and if I could even hit the target at that range. And sure enough, I got 4 out of 5 hits, which is a great example of how accurate the ACSS Reticle is. I figured it was so easy, I would hand it over to my wife, who's never even shot past 25 yards with a rifle. But I figured with the ACSS Reticle, I thought she could do it. And not really knowing anything about scopes or reticles and auto rangers and all that stuff, I explained to her in very simple terms how to use the ACSS Reticle, and she picked up on it very quickly, and she was able to determine on her own how far the target was and what holdover to use on the crosshair. Your wind.
Is blowing to the right?
Just slightly, just slightly.
Only slightly, only slightly. Next!
So she also only took 5 shots. She didn't take any practice shots. She didn't shoot at all earlier that day. And that was at the same target at 400 yards. And I don't think you guys will be surprised at the results, because using the ACSS Reticle, she was able to get right on target. So down in the description box, if you guys want to pick up one of these scopes, I have links for the different colors as well as the different calibers. Not only will you be getting a great scope, but you'll also be supporting the channel by using those links. How do you think you did?
I guess we'll go find out. I did better than you!
Right there, and right there. Not bad.
And I nicked the top.
Oh yeah. She has never shot this far.
Ever.
And she did it with the primary arms 1 to 6 with the ACSS. That thing is easy to use, man.
Yes, it is. Oh.
So I think we're gonna take it and just try for 600. I've never personally shot that far with an AR. So we're gonna see if we can hit it. If I don't hit it, it's me, not the scope. So we'll see. Using the M193 ammo at 600 yards is not a good idea. That stuff is not gonna be very accurate that far. But we're out there and I wanted to try it out. Another thing you're gonna notice is that when I lasered my truck from where I put the target, it was 613 yards away. And when I got behind my rifle and looked through the scope, the target seemed to line up perfectly with the 600 yard mark. Even though I knew it was 613 yards away, I I didn't want to hold over a tad more because I knew it was 613 yards. The ACSS reticle was telling me approximately 600, so I used the 600 yard holdover. With the gusty winds and the M193 ammo, I didn't do very well, but I got one hit on target, which tells me the ACSS reticle was doing its job. I will be doing some more videos using this scope. I do want to see how it holds up with some more use. So far, I really like the glass that's on it. It's a very crisp and clear image. The value you get out of this scope is just awesome, and I highly recommend if you're looking for a universal optic that has the capability for close range and long range up to 800 yards, this is definitely the scope for you. She's never shot this far at all. Oh, she's never even shot 100 yards. So for her to hit 400 is really impressive.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Good job. As always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.